So first, today I will teach you about. Do you know what are parallel lines? Parallel lines. Okay. So what are parallel lines? Yes, very good, very good, correct. So parallel lines means they don't intersect. If I can take how much I want, I can extend them. Now I can extend it infinitely here. I can extend this also infinitely. Here also, I can extend it infinitely, infinitely. Will they ever meet? They will never meet. They will never meet. So this type of lines are called as what? Parallel lines. One example I'll give. Can you see this line now here? Here one line is going. Here one line is going on this page. Here one line is going. Will they ever meet? They will never meet. So they are also one type of water parallel lines. Getting? So this was the basic. Next. Now we have certain rules based upon parallel lines. Now when parallel lines form, we have some rules. Okay. So I will today discuss some rules on parallel lines. So whenever you will say parallel lines, these things will happen. So basically we can call it as rules on parallel lines. Okay. So first rule is very simple. First one what happens is corresponding angles will happen. Corresponding angles you can see. Example. Think this is one parallel line. Correct? Think L is parallel to M. Two lines are there, they are parallel. And if one line bisects them, these both are parallel lines and this line is bisecting that. Then what happens is corresponding angles will happen. Angle A, if think this is 30 degree, then this also will be equal to 30 degree. Can you see corresponding happening here? They're corresponding or no? Now, if I take this line still more and one more line, if I draw parallel, think L is parallel to M, is parallel to M, and M is parallel to N. So, if all three are parallel to each other, then here also corresponding angle will happen. Correct. Basically, L is also parallel to N. So, this is how you identify a corresponding angle. Can you see now? This is 30 degree. This also will be 30 degree. This also will be 30 degree. Easy to identify. One second, I will just check if it's recording or not. In today's class, I'm recording it. Okay, yeah, correct. Any doubts? Any doubt? Corresponding angles. Now, one more I will teach you. This is very interesting now. Okay. Now, you should tell me. If I take like this, these are parallels. Okay. These three are parallels. If this is my if this is my 40 degree, then where will it come? Here it will come. Corresponding angle. Next will come here. Getting or no? Once if you see, we'll understand. Automatically, we will understand. One more example. Think these three are parallel, and this is the line that is cutting them. If I draw it here, if this is 50 degree, then this also will be 50 degree. This also will be. This is how you identify. Easy. Okay. Next. So this is all about corresponding angles. Very easy to identify corresponding. Easy. Next. So next we have is most important now. Alternate interior angles. What is the meaning of interior inside? What is the meaning of alternate? Correct us. Now see here, two parallels. This is the interior side. Correct? This will be exterior. This will be interior. If this is 30 degree, this also will be. This is what alternate interior angle. Can you see alternating? If here you have 30 degree, here also will be. This is called as alternate interior angles. One more example. If this is 40 degree, Can you tell me where it will be? One more angle. Here, here. Getting or no? So this will be 40 degree. That it's that much easy to identify. Yes or no? I think it's very easy getting this alternate interior to identify. So they will be alternating. One more last example. Now think lines are like this, and this is the line. Okay, if I draw it here 50 degree, where will be the other line? Getting? You need to understand. The paraline's shape can change, but you should always understand Z shape will form. If I make it here, here, 20 degree, 20 degree. Can you see? Alternate. No, don't think like that. Okay. Now you just think like this. Yes, yes, yes. Don't think they are 90 degrees. They are never. They might be 90 degrees, but now they are not 90 degrees. Okay. Any doubts? Easy to identify. Corresponding angles will be look like this. Alternate interior angles will look like this. One below the other, one below the one below the other. Correct. One below the other, one below the other, one below the other. Like that. This is totally different. Next we have is alternate third one. Alternate. No, no, all are easy. If you learn, it is easy. Nothing is hard. Alternate exterior angles. So here the angles were in the interior or no? They were in the interior side. Here you will find them in the exterior side. Now see here, one example. These two are parallels. If I draw one line like this, if one line is here, one angle is here, think this is 30 degree. This is on the exterior side or no? This is not in the interior side. This is exterior part. Uh, so if I have here, one more will come. Easy. This will be also 30 degree. One more example. If I draw it here, 40 degree. One more will be 40 degree. Easy or no? Yes, correct. One interior will be there, one exterior will be there. You should identify. And identifying is very easy. Correct. Like that you can think. Yes. No, I'm not getting what you're asking. Understood or no? Okay, next. So one more I will do it. Okay. If I have here 40 degree, where will the angle come? I hope you are getting. Any doubts? Alternate interior, alternate exterior. No? Can I go further? Last. I think the page got over 1 second. Let me scroll it down. But this one is also going. I will erase that. I wanted to give it like a notes for you. Afterwards, I will do it. From now onwards, I will keep these notes also. At last, what I will do is I will send these notes to you. So you can, every time you can access these notes. Whenever you have doubts, if teacher is teaching that, after 1 year also, if you want, you can open it and check it later. And see here, this weekend, mostly Sunday, this Sunday I will keep exam. Based upon this only. Okay, so be prepared, keep preparing in home. Okay, one more last example, based upon this only I will give. Check here now. Two parallels. If I have 40 degree here, where will the other angle be? Here. Correct? Hope you understood. Next topic. Next we have is alternate interior or alternate exterior or okay. Corresponding also over. Next we have is fourth one. Vertically opposite angles. I hope you know about this. Too much easy opposite angles. Do you know about this? See here, if I have two lines intersecting, two lines intersecting, then this angle will be directly equal to this angle. This is out of parallels. No, I'm not in parallels concept. One more theorem I have based upon parallels that I will teach afterwards. Understood about this now? Vertically opposite angles. So basically, one more I will do answer. This is 60 degree. Then this also will be 60. Easy to identify. One example I'll give answer. Think I have one triangle like this. Correct. Think this is 30 degree. Then this will also become. So without, if I don't know this about anything about the side angle also, this is 30 degree. I can directly equate it as 30 degree because I can see x. Getting. So whenever you see x, you can directly apply what vertically opposite angles. Any doubts? Next we have is adjacent angles. Fifth one. So basically today I'm keeping it as very basic class. Slowly what will happen is you will understand all these things. Correct? Afterwards we can start the sums. So today's homework is Arav, you should Bihan, you should practice all this. You should practice all these things and be ready for the tomorrow. I will ask you. I will ask tomorrow what are adjacent angles. You should tell me what are adjacent angles. Hmm? Next, next we have is adjacent angles. That one I'm saying. Tomorrow I was adjacent angles. This concept is very simple. When I have two parallels, let me rub it. Adjacent angles. Next part. So adjacent angles. It's very simple. Now see here. If I have a line like this is line intersecting these two things. So this angle plus this angle A plus angle B, they both are adjacent or no? Adjacent means always understand what is the meaning of adjacent in English? You can think it as neighbors. Adjacent means neighbors. Hmm. Hmm? Correct. Things that are next to me. So angle A opposite you can say angle B. So in maths, angle A plus angle B will be always equal to 180 degrees. This is what is adjacent angles will tell us. They are not equal. They are not equal. But if you add them, it will be equal to 180 degrees. One example I'll give. Why I will tell you. See here, first of all, the rule is L should be parallel to M, then only it will work. These both are parallels, and one line is bisecting them. And if you add this angle plus this angle, it will be equal to 180 degrees. Getting? You can add here. You can add. You can add this also. One second, wait. Just listen. I'll ask you about. Or we can take this sides also. This will be equal to this. Getting what you were asking? I will tell you. See here. Think these two lines are not parallel. Correct? You can see them. They will meet here if I stretch them. And if I do one line here, do you think if I add this angle plus this angle, they will both will be equal to 180 degrees? Yes or no? Now I can stretch it like this also. And if I draw one line here, If I add this angle and this angle, already you can see they are obtuse. That only was. Here they are obtuse. If you add them, it will cross 180, yes or no? And if you add it here in this one, it will be lesser than when it here it will be more than when it will work. It will work only when the lines are parallel. Don't think 90 degrees. When lines are parallel. See here, why I will tell you. It's not mandatory to be 90 degrees. Now think this is one line, this is one line. If I draw it like this, then only they will be 90 degree. Yes or no? The intersection, if it is like this, then only 90 degrees will form. Think if intersection is like this. Can you make 90 degrees here? No, that only was. So here, if this is 120 degree, this will be very good. Understood or not? This is only known as adjacent angles. Any doubts, Sarah? Sorry, Vihan. Okay, now one. Why did I teach all these things? I will tell you now. Okay, one simple example. Now it will be very interesting. Now, how to find values? Okay, I will name it as finding values. Think this is one parallel, second parallel, and this is a line bisecting that. L is parallel to M basically here. L is parallel to M. Okay. If I give you only this angle, this is 30 degree. Can you find me all the angles? This. Can you find all the things? No, no, no. See here. One more last I will teach you. The last afterwards I will teach you. Okay. One more. 1 second. Let me rub this first. That if I teach you, it will be very interesting. That is the last thing. I think you know that. Do you know what is linear pair? Linear pair. Linear pair. Pair. Sixth one. Last one. Linear pair. Linear pair means here. If I have a straight line, okay, and one angle goes like this, one line. This is straight line. Straight line will be always how much? How much angle? Straight line has how much angle? Correct? So a straight line is equal to 180 degrees. If I add this angle plus this angle, it will be equal to correct. Only two angles should be there. That's the rule. Angle A plus angle B will be equal to 180 degrees. If I tell angle A is 30 degree, how much will be angle B? Very good. Understood? T plus 150 is equal to 180 degrees. 180 degrees is equal to 80 degree. Understood? Very simple. Getting on very simple. It's very simple. Why I'm telling arrow, I don't know. Arrow's name is coming. Gyan. Okay. Next, one more last example I will give. The line can be like this also. Ulta. Think this is 45 degree. How much will be this? Very good. 135. Getting if you add both, it will be equal to 180 degrees. This was about what linear pair. Linear pair will only work when the line is a straight line. Straight line. Okay. Next, here whatever I'm speaking, it's coming or no? It's coming in the next class. Let's see in the visual effects. Next, next, completed. Any doubts still here? Next one. So now we will find the values. Very interesting thing. Finding values. After you understand all this, I can start your textbook portion. Think these are two lines. Think this angle is 30 degree. Okay. Huh. Parallel. L is parallel to M basically. Now I should find all the angles just by knowing this. Can I find? Do you think can I find? What do you think? Huh? Now see that. First, I can find this or if this is 30 degree, this also will be equal. Just tell me why this is 30 degree. Which is no. Why if this is 30 degree, why this became 30 degree? Do you remember vertically opposite angles? Can you see X happening here? So if this is 30 degree, this also be like that I used. Understood? Now if this is 30 degree, can I take this 30 degree? Why? This and this what will happen? Correct. Alternate interior angles. Do you remember? And if this is 30 degree, this will be equal to this and this. What will happen? Very good. Exterior alternate angles. Getting or no? So everything is working or no here properly. Now, if this is 30 degree, this will be equal to how much? Correct. If you add both the things, it should be equal to 180 degrees. 150 plus 30. So this is 150. Opposite, vertically opposite angles. This also will be 150. Corresponding angles. If this is 150, this also will be. Hmm. How we want you can do. Listen here. How we want you can do. I'm teaching. I'm showing everything is happening in one thing, in one diagram, at one place. Getting what I'm saying? Everything is working in only one diagram that I'm trying to show. Now see here. Corresponding angles also you can see. If this is 150 degree, this also will be. Can you see corresponding here? If this is 150 degree, this will be 150 degree. Corresponding angles. Okay, I hope you understood. One more diagram. Let's try. Little bit bigger diagram will take this time. See, this is 40 degree. Okay. Then this also will be by which I used here. This is corresponding angles. These are corresponding angles. Can you see corresponding happening? Okay. Next. If this is 40 degree, this will be 40 degree. 140 plus 40, 180. If this is 40, this will be equal to, this will be equal to, this is 40, this will be equal to, this will be easy. This is how we find everything. Now take the notes from the beginning. Hmm.